Hello, everyone. This is Stacy. Welcome to the landing. Welcome, everyone. Today we are shining a little extra light, literally and figuratively, on a group of folks whose hearts glow just as bright as the Christmas lights they hang each year. They call themselves Bring Back the Lights, and together they've worked tirelessly to rekindle the lit up spirit of Christmas that Harkers Island once knew so well. What started as a simple dream to see the island sparkle again has grown into something much bigger, an annual tradition that brings neighbors together, lifts spirits, and reminds us all what community truly means. Through their dedication, creativity, and teamwork, they've not only brightened our streets, but strengthened the ties that make Down East such a special place to call home. These hardworking folks are a true treasure, and their light continues to shine far beyond the holiday season. If you have ever thought about getting involved or lending a hand, they'd be the first to welcome you in. Now sit back and enjoy the conversation. Hello and welcome to the landing. I am so excited to hear from the group that we have with us today. You are in for a treat, that is for sure. I am so proud of the work that they're doing, and I just wish that I lived closer so I could do more with them. But no further ado, y'all just go around and tell us your names, who's your crowd, and where you're from. Let's jump right in.
All right, I'm Della Brooks. I am Red and Kylo Brooks' granddaughter, Eva Brooks, Chappelle's daughter, born and raised Harkers Island, and I am the chair of Bring Back the Lights, Harkers Island.
Okay.
Hello, Stacy. I am Brenda Nelson, married to Harvey Nelson from Atlantic. My mom and daddy's Emmer and Garland Guthrie, and I'm the co-chair.
Stacy, my name is Clifford Rice. I'm from Atlantic. We live on Harkers Island now. The connection there, my wife's family, Yeoman's family, grandparents, and her mother are originally from Harkers Island. I'm serving as a treasurer for the group and chief engineer.
Hi, Stacy. This is Angela Scott. I live here on Harkers Island my whole life. I'm Frank and Rachel Moore's daughter. My husband is Andy Scott, who's been the one making the anchors for our group, and he recently passed away a couple of months ago. And I joined the group back in
2016.
2016 from the very beginning.
Oh, wow. Wow. Well, I appreciate all of you being here this evening and talking to us and helping everybody learn a little bit more about the group and its history and what y'all are up to. So I'm going to go ahead and ask some questions, and anything that comes to mind along the way that you want to interject besides what I'm asking, then please feel free. Whose idea was this? What inspired the creation of Bring Back the Lights?
I'll let Brenda speak on that. I think she and Emmer and Karen, I believe, sort of spearheaded it back in 2016.
Mhm.
So, Brenda, you can.
What we did, we come down here, Karen had a trolley, and she was going to take us all down east to see the Christmas lights. Well, it was me, Mama Judy, Lucina James Kenny. We all jumped on it, and we started riding around the island, and it was nothing. But we went on off the island, went to Davis Shore, and they were lit up the best ever been.
Mhm.
Karen was on there with us, and we discussed it. We said, something's got to be done about this. And then the next week or so, we had a meeting, and the rest is history.
The rest is history. Now, y'all, I remember as a little girl, that was part of Christmas, was jumping in the car and riding up and down the island looking at lights.
Yep.
mean,
Well, you know what the problem was when everybody started selling their property and then people from off would buy it, but they wouldn't be here in the winter
mm-hmm.
and then their places would be dark. But
Yeah.
luckily these days we've got to know a lot of them and they are either on a timer or they're here all the time and they light their yards up.
I love that. But yeah, that was a big part of Harkers Island. Everybody was lit up. I guess the name says it all then. Bring Back the Lights was literally what the group was formed to do.
Yeah, we're original, you know,
Yeah.
bringing back the lights.
Yeah.
That was the biggest reason that the lights were not being lit up is the property owners had changed so much. There's over half the water customers, because I'm familiar with that, on the
Mm-hmm.
island whose mailing address is not Harkers Island.
Wow.
And that trend is continuing. There's fewer people who move here full time as compared to ones who just have vacation homes here.
Right.
And we are getting more and more because of Facebook, and that helps us advertise. So people are really starting to light up their yards.
And so will this podcast.
That's right. Our thousands of viewers are going to everyone light up their yards.
Absolutely.
Our listeners, I guess I should say. So how would you describe then the mission of the project? Because I know that you're wanting to get more lights around Christmas, but y'all do more than just stuff in November and December.
So, you know, obviously our main goal to start with was that. And, you know, we want to light it up starting Saturday, November 1st. We'll start. But yeah, I mean, we've grown over the years and, you know, we're able to, you know, with our raffle and fundraiser that we have, you know, we're able to give back to the community. Over the years, we've donated to 4 families in Ocracoke after Hurricane Dorian. We've donated to the Boy Scouts. We've donated to the Bridge Down East. We've donated to the Harkers Island Elementary School for Christmas. This year and last year. We are one of the sponsors for the shrimp fry here, the 4th of July every year here at the museum. We work in collaboration very closely with the museum on different things. What else have we done, guys?
That's the majority of it, I think.
That's a lot. Yeah.
We help collect the Toys for Tots.
Yeah, we did Toys for Tots drive last year. So you know we're trying to give back to the community. We actually revamped the Earl and Edna Davis community park here on the island. So we dressed that up, put a skiff out there, and put some picnic tables and swing. So
Wow.
we've got different things out there. It's a good place if you're on the island to go grab lunch.
Now
And
tell
have
everybody
a
where
seat
that
there.
is. Where is that on the island?
Okay, so it's on Island Road,
Eastern end.
the eastern end, probably about a quarter mile from the end on the right hand side. It's a little, it's got a little county sign out there right next to the road. That's one of the spaces we light up at Christmas. So it's there and it's
It's a county park, but we decorate it.
So it's for everybody to enjoy.
Absolutely.
Right.
Yes. Yeah.
The other thing we do at the patriotic holidays, we put up flags and so forth for Memorial Day, 4th of July, Veterans Day.
I love
Yeah.
that. Yeah. Now you mentioned the raffle and fundraisers. So there's a whole lot that goes on behind the scenes. It's not just saying, put up lights. Y'all are actually doing a lot. Give us a little glimpse into what y'all are doing behind the scenes.
Well, how many years have we done? Help me out, guys. 6 years, I think. We've done Christmas in 12 days, Christmas in July. That we start that. So basically, we take a break after the anchor drop.
Now, and that is when?
That is New Year's Eve.
Mm-hmm.
And it's at
Sure.
it's at Shell Point, but it's at 7
Mm-hmm.
7 p.m. We do the anchor drop because that is actually midnight Greenwich Mean Time.
Mm-hmm.
So that's like
To make it family.
to make it where folks that go to church and they have, the prayer services or whatever, and then
Mm-hmm.
we make it family friendly. Past couple of years we've done hot cocoa and uh, cider and cookies. And you were out there. We've got a big anchor that Andy made for us, and we work in collaboration with the fire department. They raise it up with the ladder truck,
Uh-huh.
and we drop it. You do the countdown, drop it. So it's just a good fellowship time, and it's family friendly.
Mm-hmm.
We do it before parties and everything are going on around midnight.
Yeah.
So everybody can be home and in the comfort and warmth of their own home,
Yeah.
to watch the ball drop if they're not the partying type.
Mm-hmm.
So we do that. So basically, after that, after New Year's Eve night, we take a little break for about 2 weeks, and then we put everything up from the Christmas
Mm-hmm.
holidays that we've put up for the 2 months prior to.
Wow. Mm-hmm.
So then we have a little hiatus that we take, and we start back probably mid-March ish, with our meetings and getting geared up for the 12 Days of Christmas raffle, because there's a lot that goes into that, a lot of moving parts.
Mm-hmm.
And it takes all of us sort of working to, reach out to folks, for donations.
Mm-hmm.
And then we start just collecting the stuff, and then we're down here, we're all down here pretty much every week at that point,
Mm-hmm.
after stuff starts coming in, doing lives, promoting the ticket sales and everything.
Mm-hmm.
um so yeah, there's a lot that goes into that. And
We did have this year a clam chowder supper, which went really well with the pirates. So that was a fundraiser. We enjoyed that. That was fun.
that was really our only thing we did this year,
Mm-hmm.
because we've all just had so much going on this year. um
We had a few things we raffled off.
we had some folks that reached out to us and said, hey, I want to donate
Uh-huh.
to y'all. And we just did a one night, we gave away what, seven,
Yeah.
I think it was seven prizes. And so that's really our only fundraiser, that and the clam chowder dinner, which we did in conjunction with the raffle that evening.
Mm-hmm.
So that was our main, that was this year.
You're right.
um that was our only fundraiser this year.
Mm-hmm.
But I have all ideas. Next year we'll be getting back into the Christmas in July raffle.
Right. That's so much fun. But it's a lot of work.
Oh yeah, it's about 3 months of work we
Mm-hmm.
put into that, 3 to 4 months. So yeah,
Yeah.
that's a lot of work. And then we usually take a little bit of a hiatus again, until
Of course, we're still planning.
we're still
Right.
planning. And we have a Facebook Messenger group that goes every day,
Mm-hmm.
constant, pretty
Yeah.
much, of us, thinking, if we go past something, we see something, we put it to the group.
Mm-hmm.
And then usually about first part of September, we start meeting again pretty regularly, getting geared up. What do we need? New places to decorate. Do we need new lights? Do we need this? Do we do that? Last Saturday was the first really pull out of stuff at the storage to see what works, what don't work, what do we need to order
Mm-hmm.
new. Because when you're using lights that are $50 a strand, folks don't realize that adds up pretty quick. So, and we need
Yeah.
to know sort of ahead of time if lights have to be replaced on anchors and they're $50 a set.
Yeah.
It gets a lot really quickly. So we have to start and sort of space it out.
Oh, for
We have
sure.
3 storage units full of stuff.
Yeah, we
Wow.
rent 3 storage units. That's solid full of
Wow.
stuff.
Now, how do you decide where you're gonna put lights? Like, is it the same areas all the time, or are you adding to it? I know the answer, but share it with everybody.
Yes, well, and y'all feel free to chime in here. I'm doing a lot of talking.
But they're
But
nodding. They're supporting you.
they're all nodding at me. So basically what we try to do is we ride around and we'll leave after a meeting and we'll ride around and see what areas are dark.
Mhm.
And go, hey, does anybody know who lives here? Or, we look it up on the tax GIS to find out who owns it and see if anybody knows them when we reach out to them.
I
And
love
we'll say,
that.
hey, if we're willing to, provide lights and electrical cords, can you provide us some electricity for November, December?
Hmm.
We put the timer and everything out.
Oh, wow.
And we've had really good luck. We've only had maybe one or two folks that have told us no. So we've had really good luck in the past with folks that either they're here all the time or they're not here, and they'll say, "Yep, go on there, put it on my front porch, turn the timer on."
Mhm.
And
We've had people come to us and say, you can use our piece of property, or you want to put something here, and they'll help donate
yep,
for it.
Oh, I
yeah,
love that.
we've got folks that every year they're donating uh, to us and saying, "Hey, I got this property."
So Stacy, you can imagine when we get ready to go put up our decorations, the electrical cords and all that stuff that's involved.
Oh, yeah.
Thank God for Cliff Rice is all I got to say.
He's our chief engineer for
He was
sure.
he was not lying.
He was not. We spring a lot of stuff on Cliff, and he rolls with the punches and
Hmm.
makes it happen.
That's one of the main criteria for where we put decorations. You got to have power.
Yep.
There's
Yes.
several places we'd like to put stuff, but there's no way you can light it up.
Right. Right.
And we tried a little bit with solar panels and that sort of thing.
And we put up
They're just not bright.
power poles in places.
Yeah, and that's one thing folks don't realize. We've put up, power poles, and we
Oh,
have
wow.
to pay the power bill when we have it turned on. We have to pay a connect fee, and we have to pay payments for 2 months,
Hmm.
and in order to have power at places.
Places we keep.
Wow.
And we keep 2 places power year round.
And now, where are
Um,
they? Which ones are they?
Well,
That's at the welcome sign, at the
Yes.
Arkansas welcome sign, and at the Gib. We call it the Gib there, where the memorial wall is
Yes.
by the Methodist Church.
We
Yes.
hate to cut them anchors off because they're so pretty.
Oh, they're beautiful. And
Right.
when you come on the island, you expect to see them. I know I do. It's like we're
Yep.
used to it. Yeah.
But there is a reason we don't leave them up year round. Several reasons.
The ones at the harbor.
The Western Harbor ones. The main reason is we feel like if people saw them all the time, it wouldn't be so special at Christmas time.
Right. Right.
But sometimes we do put them up occasionally, like when Andy passed away, in
Mhm.
memory of him, we put them up. And the airplane crash, we put them up.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I love that.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah. So, but people do get ill with us. Say, why don't you take them anchors down?
Well, because we want you to appreciate them.
Well,
We
that's
want
right.
you to appreciate them.
That's exactly right. That's right. How do you think putting up the lights and doing this project for so long now, how do you think it has helped the island? Do you think it's helped bring people together?
Absolutely. I say probably half of our committee who aren't island born and raised folks.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe over half at this point. So it's bridged that connection with local folks and tourist folks who have moved here.
Mm-hmm.
So we've obviously, we've made friends with folks, and us meeting other folks. There's not many places that I go that somebody don't say to me, "Hey, what do I know you from? I know you from Bring Back the Lights in the Raffle." I get that all the time.
Uh-huh.
And I feel like it's for one, it's got people coming back to the island to see Christmas lights.
Yes.
Because every year it's, where's the best place to take my kids to see Christmas lights? And you'll see on Facebook, everybody says, Harkers Island, Harkers Island, Harkers Island.
Yeah.
And we've added the cookies and cocoa and cider with Santa
Mm-hmm.
for the past 2 years. And, the first year, we we had a good decent amount that came out. Last year, we had probably 3 times as many.
Right.
And every year, it's catching on that's another place folks can bring their dogs or, their animals, their kids, their families to take pictures with Santa. So, we added that.
Before I forget it, Stacy, also, since we have started lighting up Harkers Island, we've noticed that a lot of down east
Other
communities,
Yes.
Cedar Island, Atlantic,
Yep.
Davis, even
Mhm.
Otway, they have started, well, we need to do something, so they're all looking beautiful.
I
Yep.
love that. Yes. Yep.
So
Oh.
it's our way to bring, brightness to a dark time of the year. I mean,
Mhm.
next Sunday night or Saturday night, time's going to change, and it's going to be dark when we get home from work.
Yep.
And it's just, even though we love Christmas, it's still a depressing time because it's dark.
Yeah.
You can't. There's no time to do anything.
Mhm.
When you get off work or on weekends, you're cut down to, 10 hours a day of light, if that.
Mhm.
So, it's a dark, dreary time of the year. So, it's a good way to bring some,
A little cheer to the.
yes, the
Yeah.
community shines.
But make
Within
no
the dark.
mistake, we've got a tough 3 or 4 weeks ahead of us. We got a lot to do.
Mhm.
We do. We have a whole lot to do before
Yeah.
the 29th.
Before the 29th.
Yeah, the 29th, we have our annual community gathering. It'll be in the parking lot of the Methodist Church. This will be year 8,
9, I think.
year 9, year 8, year 9, of the community gathering. And the Nelsons will be singing. Mr. and Mrs. Santa will be there.
Mhm. And this is November 29th.
Yes,
Mhm.
the Saturday after Thanksgiving,
Right. Okay.
6:30. It's a park, or you park in your car, or you get out, bring a chair. You can get out and come up and sit. Your weather permitting. Uh, we've had it. It's good music. It's a good fellowship time.
Mhm.
One year a couple years we've give out candy canes. One year Brenda made some cinnamon candy, and we give out tickets, and we drew tickets out, and folks won bags of cinnamon candy. That was a hit. You probably need to do
Oh,
that again this year,
I
but
love that. Yeah, Brenda, you need to do that again.
oh, and I'm sorry, I did call her Buck, but that's her nickname. We all call her Buck.
Yeah.
So
And
So-
did-
yeah, we've got the community gathering that night, and then
And that's also when we light up the main focal point of the decoration of the island.
it's
Yep.
spectacular when we
it's
come.
the tree lighting.
The
Yeah.
tree lighting and
But
the tree lighting is there at the gym, right?
Yep.
Yep.
Mhm.
it's a 25-foot tall telephone pole, light pole, that was donated to us and installed as a donation.
Oh, wow. Nice.
And there's over 5,000 LED lights on it.
Wow. Now, that is also the location of the memorial wall.
Correct.
Right.
Now, can you explain a little bit about what that is?
Well, it started out, and we've got a number of anchors that we put up in public places that we refer to as memorial anchors. They were put up in memory of people who passed on or in honor of people. And there was a thought early on about letting people contribute to those and also have a memorial that is there for the public to see. So the memorial wall has got, each year we do it once a year, put up a plaque. And that includes the names of people who others have donated money to us in honor of or in memory of someone that they in their family.
Mm-hmm. Now,
So,
do you add names to it annually, or how is that handled?
yes, every year, whoever up until December of that year, whoever has contributed and asked us to have a memorial placed on there.
Mm-hmm.
Then once a year, we have a plaque made with all the information on it and put that plaque on the wall.
Okay. So, is it too late this year if people are listening
No.
to contribute or ask,
No.
or how do they do that?
We take those until December 31st.
So they just need
It's
to
100
contact one of you?
Yep, it's $150. And that goes to supply lights, electrical cords, all that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But they can do it in memory or of honor up to 3 people.
Mm-hmm.
And usually it'll read, in loving memory of,
Mm-hmm.
whoever
Mm-hmm.
given by, or, given by such and such family.
And those
Um,
names stay there?
yes, they
Yes.
stay on. We get
Mhm.
the plaques made every year, and we
Mhm.
add each year's plaque to the memorial wall.
I love that. Yeah. So that's good to know.
That's
Yes.
part of what we have lit up year round. There's always lights on it.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
It's
Mm-hmm.
always got spotlights and an anchor on it.
And people are welcome to stop and take a look and
Ab-
read.
Yep,
Yeah.
absolutely.
It's very accessible.
Yeah. Very good.
And
Very
then we
good.
have our decorating contest
Oh yes. Yeah.
every
Tell everybody
year.
about that.
Okay, so Randy and Tiffany donate the money for the prize money for the annual Cab and Barbara Ramsey uh, Christmas decorating contest.
Mm-hmm.
And what they do is, they judge, they ride around. I don't know if they do it, but they identify who they want to ride around. The judges, they ride around the Friday evening of the Decoy Festival weekend.
Mm-hmm.
They ride around, so everybody has to have everything decorated by dark that evening. And Decoy weekend, and the judges ride around and they judge whose homes and who gets what prize.
Mm-hmm.
They then they let Cliff Rice here. They let Cliff know the winner, and we we take that donation money and we give put money in the Facebook Live Sunday afternoon at 2 o'clock here at Decoy Weekend. I
Mm-hmm.
do a Facebook Live and I announce the winners. After that, bring back the lights. We get the signs. We pay for the signs and the bows every year. And we go, usually it's Brenda and Judy and Emmer who take the signs around, put them in the people's yards, and give them their prize money.
But we do that early in December so that all of them will get lit up early.
Yeah.
Yes.
No,
Pretty early,
that's
but
right. That's right.
And yep, and those folks, they get to keep the signs. Most folks leave them in their yard.
Mm-hmm.
If
Mm-hmm.
it's most spirited or Christmas Spirit Award, or
Right.
whichever.
Right.
Best overall, I think, and Christmas Spirit Awards are the 2
Mm-hmm.
categories.
Love it.
Typically, there's 9 winners.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
Wow.
so there's 8 Spirit Award winners and 1 best overall.
Mm-hmm.
So we do that Decoy weekend.
Yep.
And then after that, we do cookies and cocoa with Santa.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and
that's usually around the middle of December.
that's usually mid-December.
Okay, so this year, let me just interject. This year, the Decoy Festival is December 6th and 7th. So that would be that first full weekend. And then Cookies with Santa would be, what, a couple weeks after, typically?
I think we were tossing around a couple dates,
Mm-hmm.
trying not to conflict with some other stuff that's going on.
Gotcha. So, okay.
We say the 13th was what we're.
I think the 13th is what we're leaning toward, December 13th, the
So,
cookies and cocoa with Santa, and that's across from Fish Hook
mm-hmm.
in the old Captain Choice parking lot.
Oh, okay. Uh-huh.
George and Patty, they let us use that every year to decorate,
Mm-hmm.
and we use that as the backdrop there to do the cookies and cocoa with Santa. And we decorate that up, and we have great time out there with that. And you don't just anybody can come. You ain't got
Mm-hmm.
to have little youngins. People
Mm-hmm.
come with their dogs and take pictures. I mean, we just
Mm-hmm.
enjoy everybody coming out.
Yeah, people from all over will be riding and looking at lights, and they'll stop by and get some hot chocolate.
And it is
Oh, fun.
free.
Uh-huh. Oh, wow. Wow.
Yeah, we have a couple who donate every year. They donate the cookies and the cocoa, and actually donated the
Cups.
the cups and the thermos, the dispensers.
Jim Smith.
Jim
Mhm.
Smith. Yep. Every year, he's been donating that for the past 3 years. And
They live in Virginia, but they've got a place here on the island.
Oh, wow. Okay.
and you know what we have left over, we use like we did, last year. We use it for the anchor drop, which is
Mhm.
the 31st.
Right. Wow, y'all are busy.
Yep.
Wow. Well,
Yeah, and
go
there's
ahead.
just a handful of us. So if anybody's listening, if you would like to come help us decorate and join Bring Back the Lights, please reach out. Let us know. Stacy, you and Daryl, anytime can feel free to move back this way and help us.
Oh, we talk about it often, believe me. That's what I was going to ask you is how can others get involved? How do they make that happen?
All they got to do is reach out to us. We got a Facebook page. You can message us on that.
Beside the road.
If you see us, the Billies, you see us on the side of the road, it doesn't matter. I've had people just walk up down here decoy weekend. Hey, I want to get involved. One of our committee members, Quinn, that's how I got her involved. She's one of the local artists here, lives on the island. She's not born and raised here, but she's been here a while. And, she said, hey, yeah, I want to get involved. So we've been very fortunate to have her. She does a lot of painting for us. Um, and my crowd, some of my crowd, Jane and Wayne Saylor, we got them involved, doing, just, hey, you want to get involved? They retired and moved here. And I'm like, hey, come on, I'll get to keep y'all busy.
Yeah.
Elizabeth moved here. She's heavily involved. So we get folks by word of mouth, and just they'll see us on lives and on the raffle, and they'll reach out, hey, I want to get involved. And I'm like, come on, we can use
Yeah.
all the help we can get.
I love it. Well, all right. I want y'all to tell me what this Christmas lights symbolize to you. What do they mean to you? Because I know that it's about lights and brightening the island, but it's more than that. So, like, what does it mean to you when you know that you're part of this project?
I can tell you what it means to Emma, my mother, because she
Please
loves
do.
Harkers Island, as you know.
Mm-hmm.
And she just reminisces about the old timey back there when she was a little girl, everything on the island. And
Mm-hmm.
sometimes we'll have like Corey Lawrence or somebody going talking about old times.
Mm-hmm.
So that's what it means to me, the old Harkers Island.
Yes.
And we all love Harkers Island.
Yes. Yeah. Well, that's
Yeah.
what I know. I mentioned previously that, that was my childhood. I mean, it was mama,
Yep.
daddy, when are we going to go look at the lights? And we wouldn't just
Mm-hmm.
do it one evening. I mean, it would be several evenings. You'd ride around and look at the lights and look at the lights. Windows rolled down, freezing to death, but you would look at them and enjoy.
And it's being special for the older people in the community as well,
Mhm.
because they really enjoy it. I know before mom and daddy passed and when they were getting feeble, we would ride them around and look at lights, and they really, really enjoyed it. It lifted their spirits a lot.
Mm-hmm.
And they really enjoyed it.
But Stacy, this year is going to be a little bit different for us because we lost Andy, and he was basically the main reason that the Bring Back the Lights, in my opinion, has taken off like it has with the anchors. I mean, I ride all over
Mm-hmm.
North Carolina and I see them anchors.
Now, and
So
we
it's going to
haven't
be
really,
different this year without Andy.
yes,
But his son and his grandson is going to continue to make them.
I love it. Well, and
Yeah.
that's what I did want to touch on too before I let y'all go too, is how did that come to be? Lighting up the anchor, like and the anchor itself, that symbol, and like how did that come to be? Can you share a little bit about that?
We were sitting at a meeting one night early on in 2016 at the rescue squad building, and we were throwing anything we could imagine what we could put on a light pole.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Right.
So I can see it so good, but Emmer said anchor. And Richard Gillikin started drawing out an anchor on a piece of paper. And he said, I'm going to talk to Andy overnight or whenever to see what we can do about this anchor.
Mm-hmm.
I remember when they saying they were figuring how many anchors they could get out of a piece of a rod or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
And that's it. That's how it started.
Wow.
And that year, I think there was 10 made.
Yep, something like that, yeah.
And I'm fortunate enough, my crowd, we ended up with 4 of them. So we had 4 of the 10 original ones of the first year.
Wow.
And, the rest of the folks, cause Andy was a shrimper,
Mm-hmm.
so he was having to divide his time up between making anchors and, shrimping.
We
Mm-hmm.
aggravated him.
And bless his heart, we aggravated him. And it just grew from there. And it took off. I saw one of Andy's anchors in Tennessee a couple weekends ago, and I know that it was Andy's. I
Wow.
know, I know without a doubt it was one of Andy's,
Uh-huh.
because they're very distinct.
Yes.
Um,
Yep.
so they're everywhere, and I know that there's 2 in West Virginia because I know the folks that have them in West Virginia.
Wow. Now,
Oh, well,
ball
they're everywhere.
ballpark
And the 2
figure.
I have are priceless.
Oh yes. And if you got one, then you're not definitely nobody wants to give them up. Um, how many can you even imagine how many anchors have been made by Andy?
A lot.
Um, when I talked to Andy a while back, um, he said, Della, I've made well over 1,500.
Oh my
And that was a
goodness.
long time ago. That was probably over a year ago.
Wow.
And I don't know how many he made after that.
Yeah.
Um, so I would probably venture to say probably close to 2,000.
That's amazing, isn't it?
They're
Wow.
sold here at the museum and at the store in Moorhead, the museum.
Mm-hmm. Yep, at 806
Or
and
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
museum store. Yeah, they're
Mm-hmm.
and
sold.
they sell the original Island Anchor.
Yes, it is the
Okay.
original.
Okay.
There's others out there, but they're not the original.
Yeah,
And
that's
my,
right.
and my son and grandson are continuing the tradition, and they are still continuing making the anchors. They're
Oh.
just like the ones Andy makes, told them what to do, and
Mm-hmm. Oh,
I know
wonderful.
months ago, Andy told Kenneth, gave him all the measurements. He said, I want you to write all this down. He watched him make an anchor to make sure he was doing
Mhm.
exactly the way he did.
Uh-huh.
And it was almost like
Eerie.
Yep.
he was just planning for the future, and it came a little sooner than we expected, but
Wow.
they're continuing it.
Oh, how special. Wow. Well, folks, is there anything that you can think of that we haven't touched on that you would like to say?
I will just say that it overwhelms me with a sense of pride, um, for the island. I love the island. I love the people. But there's just something about it. Uh, Seeing it lit up, um, seeing how a small group of folks, um, have have come this far, with nothing. We had nothing to begin with, and we worked together very hard all year long, for 9 years now, um, to raise money to be able to give back to the community and to do the things that we do. We wouldn't be able to do that without, um, the support. And it's just that anchor means a lot, cause
Even more now than it did.
even more
Mhm.
than it did before.
Yeah.
And the anchor holds in spite of the storm. And we all have happens, to us. And to me, that anchor means even more this year, to me than it did years before.
Mm-hmm.
Um, so it's just
Yeah, because
sense of pride.
we've had a lot of loss in our little group here, and
Yeah, Eve,
it means a
Dell's
lot to
mama,
us.
Eve was one of our members. I mean, and
She helped us a lot.
she helped us a lot. And Kylo,
Mm-hmm.
well, so we've had a
Yep.
lot. We've had a lot going on this year. I don't know how we've got through it.
And
Yeah.
yeah, and Ellen lost her daddy. She was one of the
Yes.
Yes.
The very first ones involved with us. So we've experienced a big blow
Mm-hmm.
this year to our group. But we'll persevere,
Yeah.
and we'll keep on keeping on. And I know how much Mom and Granny love to see the lights, and I'll have Pa out to the community gathering,
Uh-huh.
Lord willing, and I'll have him riding around looking at lights, like we do every year.
Yeah. Well, this has been wonderful. And again, I want to thank all of you for taking time out of your busy, and that's an understatement now from all that you've told us, busy schedules. But we look forward to seeing what you all accomplish this year. And I encourage folks who are listening to reach out and to help in one way or another.
Absolutely, we appreciate it, and we just hope that the wind slacks a little bit, so what we put up don't end up to the banks.
Yeah, I know it. It's gonna blow on the island, that's for sure.
Yeah, for sure.
And we always look forward to your mom and daddy's place because it's always special.
Well, I have been smiling throughout this because this is a time of year since y'all have been doing this that Mama, oh,
Mhm.
she just perks
Oh
right
yeah,
up and
Yeah.
loves it and has all kinds of ideas and Mama's daddy and David Paul. So,
absolutely.
And it's
yeah.
paid it off for them. They've been one of the prize
Yep.
winners.
Yep.
Yeah,
Yep.
you
And
better believe she's proud of it. And you mentioned that they keep the sign. Well, I know right where Mama's sign is. So,
Absolutely.
yeah.
and Perry and Billy, theirs is always beautiful, and
Oh,
we look forward
yes.
to theirs. And Perry helps us out a lot.
Oh,
She thinks
yes.
she don't, but she does.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yep.
She can sell a ticket too.
Oh my Lord, yes.
Yeah.
She's our ticket seller and our memorial person too.
Oh,
Yep.
okay.
She
Okay.
reaches out.
Uh-huh.
So
Yeah. Yeah. You've got some good help. You do.
absolutely. We got a good group for
Good
sure.
group. Yep.
Just want to add that this group is being real good to me. And Rich and I, they've all, they're family. We're all
Mhm.
family.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And during hard times, they come together, and it's really great.
Well, you can tell with how the things that you've said and finishing each other's sentences, and just you're a tight knit group. You can tell, and it's more than just a group to put up lights for sure. It's a family.
Yes,
Yeah, absolutely.
definitely.
Yeah, yeah. All right. Well, y'all have a good evening, and we'll be seeing you soon.
All right. Thank you, Stacey.
Thank
Bye-bye.
you.
Bye.
Bye bye.
Bye.
Thank you again for joining us to The Landing. This podcast is brought to you by the Core Sound Waterfowl Museum and Heritage Center. I am your host, Stacy Davis Baisden, and today's podcast was produced by April Davidson. Tune in next week as we continue learning, sharing, and remembering together. If you'd like to hear more, check out our previous episodes where you get your podcasts. Until then, stay safe and be kind.